Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 5, where things continue to be hairy, but are moving in generally the right direction-ish, sort of. I mean, we're winning, we're ahead. I still have some doubts as to our ability, and this is getting pressured the right way anyway still. I'm just going to expend this Inquisitor, because I don't want to pay maintenance for him anymore. About our ability to win the actual domination victory. Really what I would have done in a normal game, I think, if I wasn't trying for something specific, is quit at some point ago, you know, maybe after the war against Attila the Khan, and just go for a science victory at that point, because we had a massive, massive lead. We would have been able to cruise to it. But, you know, that's no fun, right? Yeah, next turn. So, Polynesia's completed the Statue of Liberty. Presumably in Samoa, I expect. Can't see it on the map, though. Maybe that's because of area... fog of war. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, you can't actually take my guy out when he's at sea, which is good. Man, oh man. Alright, more fully healed. Move yourself down here. Still don't know what's going to happen with the airplane situation. Do we have this? It's still a puppet. You know, I think I was talking about unpuppeting Honolulu. But I think unpuppeting Heliopolis and building airplanes here makes a lot of sense. We'll have to wait until we've got enough money for the courthouse, obviously. But other than that... build me some more trading posts. Especially, right, we get the science bonus, which is good. I'm going to pop out over here, which should be nice and safe. Great profit, stay put. Mr. Helmet Guy, come down over here. We can purchase a unit, which we know, but that's just the missionary and profit. So keep just reminding me later. Wittenberg wants ninjas. Well, we'll see what we can do. And yeah, the Statue of Liberty. So the turns are going a lot faster on this one. Fewer hard decisions, at least for now. That's probably all they're willing to pay for things at this point. And you know what? I'm going to take it. The extra few bucks are going to be helpful. It's not like she's particularly a threat, so the happiness is going to be okay. Be nice if we could buy some happiness, but I'm sure that's going to be charged like crazy. Okay, we won gold. Yes, thank you. And it's a good thing we put a lot of effort into it, because look at that. Babylon... was actually a really, really staunch competitor for gold here. And the worst thing, like anyone who completed 720 hammers gets silver, right? So we've got 2 silvers here. So ideally you want to get like 721 hammers or something like that. Or go crazy lots of nuts to get gold. What sucks is being in Nebuchadnezzar's position where you put a lot of hammers into this and you don't get the gold price. So we hosted the games. So this is going to result in... +6 happiness for us, because we get +3 from the bronze, +3 from the silver. One-time increase of 30 influence with all city-states, although Nebuchadnezzar and Ramses also get that as well. And we're going to have double the tourism increase for 20 turns, and the free social policy. Oh, and we got a great artist that happened at the same time, which means we can take our level 3 tenant. Wow. Okay, well, I certainly like the idea of more tourism, but if you read it, this only applies to civilizations that have less happiness than me. And perhaps, if I fix the ideology problem, then I will have a substantial amount of happiness, because I'm going to get, what, like an extra 33? Or am I currently at minus 35 happiness from the public opinion thing? So a 35 happiness swing would be pretty good and might boost my tourism. Of course, at that point, I don't really care about tourism. I'm not winning a tourism victory, so that's not what I'm looking for. It's a nice little backdoor victory here for the science victory. I think we can still just win this science victory if push comes to shove. We can still just win via science without this. So I think I'm going to grab Iron Curtain. Even though most of our expansion has already been done now, we're at least grabbing 2 more capitals. And it'll be nice to get a free courthouse in those buildings, which means we can just annex them, and that's great. The internal trade route bonus is actually pretty handy, especially since we can't trade with external powers. So we do have to rebuild our trade routes. I know it's not there, but we've been busy with the games, right? That's it. The 100% boost to tourism is awesome, but the free social policy. So yeah, we'll grab this. I think it's the pick to do. We could pick one of the lower down things that would give happiness, but I think at this point we're going to be okay. So we drop the Iron Curtain. We're only at -2 on happiness now. So the +6 kicked in and maybe some other things. That ain't bad. And now we can start building things again. Getting the Kremlin up. Oh, and another free social policy. Actually, Seoul's not a bad place. Texcoco might be the better place. Bonus production when building armor units. Yeah, that seems reasonable. We do want to get those stadium ups everywhere, though. So we'll, I guess we're going to go around and pretty much do that. Let's see if we can't get the kill with this guy, just so we can get the last chunk of XP. And it doesn't really matter what order we do it here. It's as long as the weapons fire. It'll be okay. Now we don't have to worry about more enemies spawning inside of our borders. Look at that. We're almost not unhappy, guys. That's fantastic. Let's get up on the hill. Put this one right here. And again, if the AI is like, hey, why do you have so many troops nearby? I'm not worried. So we're now friends with Brussels. Because we had a negative with them. They want me to connect salt. We'll see what we can do. I mean, we're going to get a lot of these little notices. Enemy unit is now gone, right? Yeah. Manila, we are now friends. That's good. I believe you also want a trade route. That's right. I forgot about that. Oh, some people got displaced. We got wine. I think we already had wine, though. Wellington declares war on Shaka. Okay. Oh. So Babylon's at war with the Zulus. Forgot about that. We completed the games. And we got our great person. And we can move our great prophet as well. And rake in a few more bucks. Someone wants ninjas, though, right? Wittenberg, which is down here. Perfect. That works out just fine. We're definitely going to send you down there. Let's try to avoid... Look at this little spot of Korean culture over here. We're going to try walking through foreign territory, though, buddy. And losing some strength. So, Golden Age, good, but I think we need another great work. Golden Age is really, really good. But, oh, look at that. We got quite a kick there. Girl with Pearl Earring. Looks like it completed a combo for us somewhere. Nicely enough. Still want that musician, though. Is it here? Looked like it went... Oh, because it's getting doubled. Right. So we got a modern era. But, of course, we already have something from the Aztecs. Although, maybe I can trade the bullets. Okay. If I can trade the bullets for an artifact that is, I guess, ancient era. Well, you know, I do have an ancient era thing over here. It would break this combo. Oh, no, it's Aztec. That's right. So, an ancient or industrial era artifact. Is that possible? I don't think anyone's got any. No. There's got to be a better way to do this. All right. That's fine. Yes, I do think I want to build this. You know what, though? What I want to do is figure out who's got the higher hammer count right now. 67, 61 in Seoul, 60 here. Only 42 in the People's Court? Really? I'm actually surprised by that. Looks like... Oh, but we can't build it everywhere. Right. We can only build probably here. Or here, which would be slower. Yeah, because we got 55 versus 46. We can't build it there. Alright, congratulations, Teotihuacan. You are going to build the Neuschwanstein. It's a giant fairy tale castle. Well, I don't know how giant it is, but it is fairy tale. Alright, choose more productions. Probably a bunch of stadiums. We'd still need some happiness. Although, again, if we get our tourism going, then it stops being an issue. And actually, we're pretty much out of museums, too, aren't we? And we're probably... Oh, Seaport would be decent. A 3-turn museum. I like it. So let's get that going. Actually, is the Seaport all that good? It's one source of fish, and that is all right now. 1, 2, 3. It can't even get to the oil. So the Seaport would cost me 2, and... Okay, so it effectively cost me 1, and give me 1 hammer for 1 gold, and give me a bonus for building naval units. Yeah, it's not worthwhile. And we're not building much in the way of culture here, so definitely stadium it up. Did I save between episodes? I hope so. I'm just going to do a quick save here just in case we get a crash. Because I realize I'm not sure if I save between eps, which is really bad. Yeah, just keep on moving, guys. I know, it's like a long haul, and it's very inconvenient. Just do what you can. Yeah, okay. No one wants to switch to order. But you should! It's totally awesome! Order, right? Not autocracy? I might be getting that wrong. Yeah, order. Civil resistance, minus 35. Oh, and we're down to minus 5 overall. No longer friends with Quebec, so we don't get the food, which is okay. No longer getting food. No longer getting food. No longer getting happiness. Yeah, we really could use that. We've got some money. They want me to build the castle, which I'm working on. But in the meantime... You know what? I'm just going to give you a tiny little gift of influence. Stay friends. Keep up the extra happiness, which will be handy. Because there's a lot of penalties to production and different things like that when you're negative happiness. Zanzibar wants culture. Sofia won't give us military units, but that's okay. So it's just because we got that culture boost. We got the plus 30, but that went away pretty fast. And losing 13 culture per turn from Brussels. That's a lot of culture. I think it's actually worth bribing you to keep that up. And a big bribe, because we're not going to get another boost with you anytime soon. Bam. Okay. Brussels, Singapore, enemy units. Brussels. Okay. You know what? We are gonna hang back. Entirely possible that Babylon might declare war on us at some point. That would be incredibly inconvenient, but it would be something they could do. I'm not gonna bother upgrading those units right now. Just go and fix that up. I could probably just automate you guys. Oh, I can't enter there. Okay, so I'll enter there. I guess I gotta end my move inside their territory, which I guess is okay with the city-states. Now, Wellington wants units against the war against the Zulus. Well, the Zulus aren't threatening you. The Huns! I'm letting it slide this time? That's an option? Why can't I tell them to stop? I don't know. Whatever, we'll get the reputation boost. So, yeah, we'll go for full ninja conversion. You repair, and then we'll just automate you. Go into the city. That's fine. There is going to be a hell of a war at some point. I think I do have to keep a few units on the west coast, just in case. Zulus aren't really threatening if I have a military, but they could actually take out cities, especially since I don't tend to build defensive units. Because defensive units are defensive buildings like walls. Because defensive buildings like walls are stupid. I'd rather have more units. Although the walls don't cost maintenance, that's true. And you can buff them with ideologies and social policies of various regards. Okay, airports, we can set up more capacity, not more range though. But yeah, converts culture and such to more tourism, which is good. We can build paratroopers, presumably. Yeah, that could be moving pillage after parent dropping, but can't enter actual combat. Yeah, I've never used that, but I should. And the bombers, that's right. And we're in the atomic era, which is exciting. Yeah. Oh, I've been spending my money. I'm supposed to, like, convert Heliopolis. Although, letting it finish its hotel is... Okay, we really don't need a hotel here, actually, but what the hell. Probably more actual happiness. Oh no, Seoul, I know for a fact, was capped on local happiness. How's it doing for tourism? It's got a little bit. It's got, well, the World Congress. It does have a great work. And some buildings and things like that. Yeah, it was world wonders, natural wonders, and improvements. But not actually other buildings. Oh, but it has wonders. Yeah, okay. We'll do the airport hotel. I guess we'll do the hotel first because it's cheaper. Nope. Wow, hotels or airports have a maintenance of 5. Okay, we're not building airports. Hotels are free though, so we'll get them going. That's fine. There might be some military purpose to building some airports in some places, but not generally. Not for us. I don't think so. It'd be nice to finally get some tanks, huh? Cristo Redentor is nice. Research Lab is amazing. But, you know, tanks. Oh, God, that is a hard decision. Because we still do need a little bit more culture. Although I think we are very rapidly going to make the move over to where it's not a problem. We should still have a pretty big tourism lead. I think by the time I researched the Cristo Redentor and Redentor, I keep saying it like weirdly and wrong. I'm trying to say it like... Anyway. By the time we research it, I think the culture problems will mostly be resolved. Although the 10% cheaper policies is amazing. I think right now I want tanks. And then, well, so like land ships first, tanks later. Oh, tanks move faster in addition to being more powerful, which is very cool. Although research labs. Although I still haven't even built my my public schools yet. We'll get combustion, and then we'll see what we want to do after that. Combustion, yes. Unit needs orders. You can build me more trading posts. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can reach there. We got a new spy, which is just all... They're all just doing counterintelligence because, like... I don't know. Yeah, we'll try Babylon. They've got a pretty good score. We will spy on you. It'd be nice to know if like they're attacking people and we can mix things up and whatever too. That's handy. I'm just going to automate you at this point. Vatican City want another natural wonder. Yeah, where the hell is that? And a great scientist. Listen, I would love a great scientist. I popped that great artist because that was the closest, which means I should actually switch back to writing right now. Still hoping for a musician, which is going to come soon. Oh no! Oh no, it just occurred to me. We need, for Broadway, we need 3 of the same era and civilization. We're not going to have 3 modern Aztec musics. And we can't trade music for some reason. I gotta be missing something. Damn. Now, I'm hoping, like, this is Korean and the wrong era and everything. I'm hoping if I put another Aztec in there, I'll get a partial bonus. Yeah, to maximize your bonus, so. This is what? Industrial, so that won't do anything either, no. Okay. So we'll get some theming bonus, just not the max. So we'll get, what, 3 instead of 6? Not sure. Next turn. Shaka made peace with Wellington. Is Wellington no longer an ally, or has a new ally? We got our great musician, and all the peace treaties have just expired. It's mostly the peace treaty with Polynesia, yeah. So we could go on a concert tour. Actually, that might be better. Because this will create a modern Aztec one. Since I'm missing the maximum theming bonus, maybe I should just do an offensive concert tour against the people that are effing my tourism the most. Which is Polynesia, Egypt, and Babylon. I think it would work the way that I think it works. Of course, they're all pretty far away. It would take me many turns to actually do the concert tour. Meanwhile, it is a lot, though. And I think it's scaled based on how much tourism I'm doing overall. And right now, and for the next few turns still, I'm going to be making a lot of tourism. This could be the single guy who just eliminates all my unhappiness problems altogether. How are we doing? Oh, actually, I wanted to see that. Korea, we're now exotic. Polynesia, 7%. So we were at what, like 4.5% when we started the last video, which is only a few turns away. We're almost going to be exotic with Egypt. So, and Babylon is actually the person we're furthest behind, so we'd really like to do it there. That's assuming I can enter their territory. And it looks like I can. Could get killed at sea. I don't know how many turns we've got before that becomes relevant. It's actually kind of a hard decision. If I were directly near one, I think it would be a no-brainer. Now, I could just send him into Zulu territory and use the 20% boost, but I think that would be bad. I think I'm going to create a work of art. A great work, rather. But I think it was worth giving it a think. 92, I think it went in the wrong slot. Or watch this, I'm not going to get a theming bonus at all. In which case, oh, actually I should have checked on that. Are you serious? Well, now I'm really pissed. Now I'm really upset. Because, I probably would have used them there. I was assuming I'd get a crappy theming bonus, if nothing else. That is really weird. Broadway not working out for me. Well, I mean, Broadway's giving me some stuff by itself, but... Oh well. I'm not going to take it back. I mean, I can't take it back, so... So this... Yes. Probably wait until the war starts. So that way I can actually enter his border. But we're going to get, like... We're going to get an offensive citadel. I guess here... Not a thing I'd really want to steal, which is too bad. There's something I can do to help our, like, roads stay open? Not really. Or is pissy because I keep walking through there. Deal with it. Okay. One more turn. And this part comes to a close as well. We're almost at positive happiness, though. We're no longer denounced by Austria. Like that. The other thing that sucks is I can't get rid of the notifications here. Brussels wants money. Oh, didn't I just give you money? Now I'm pissed. Okay, courthouse. Decision time. I think Heliopolis, and then we'll build planes. Although with the range the way it is... See, I was worried before about the range, but now the bombers have a range of 10, and it's either double their range... Wow. Or it's +6. Either way, we should be able to reach, say... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So assuming that works, I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Assuming that's how it works. If it's either double or +6, I think I can rebase. Or I'll just find out the rebasing range is fixed. But I don't think it is. So I think I can do that now. Assuming it doesn't screw me with this sort of, like, territory. That shouldn't be... That'd be really annoying, actually. In Heliopolis, I could actually just build an airport and put a bunch of planes there. But 3 more turns of resistance. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead. We'll snag Heliopolis, and then we'll see what we want to do. We'll grab it, and we will purchase the courthouse. Oh, I can build a pagoda. Oh, because of the religion that's there. Yeah, alright, build pagodas where you can then, that's fine. I guess I could have just insta-purchased it. More happiness, more culture, more faith. I like it. I think it's probably the only place where I can build that. So we're voting in 5 turns. And Brussels wants money. And we've got a great general who's going to sit tight for now. And you're going to come in here and be out of moves. Alright, good. I think the ship is... No, it's not stuck. That would be silly. All right, that's it for this episode, guys. Look at this. Look at this. We're at 0. In the 2 last episodes, there's a span, what, like a turn and a half? We've gone from minus 32 unhappiness to 0 unhappiness. And that's despite the fact, wow, 108 culture too. Despite the fact that we still get minus 35 from this. Minus 35. But our influence is rising relatively quickly, more with some than others. Polynesia, 7.3. Egypt, 9.3, so we're almost going to flip Egypt, which might be enough to knock us down from civil resistance down to dissidence, because civil resistance gives more of a penalty. Yeah, so right now it's 2 per city or 1 per 5 population, but if we were just dissidents, then it would be 1 per city or 1 per 10 population instead of 5, so it would half our unhappiness, and then we're going to be laughing. All right, well, not quite laughing. Well, no, we will. We'll have smiley faces for a change. It'll be great. All right, see you next time.